Assalamualaikum and good morning. My name is Joko bin Umar and my matrix number is 2512438889. So I will present about the company background. So our company name is Sport Motion Sendirian Berhad. So the location at Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, and our core business is design, development and high-tech manufacturing of performance athletic footwear. So our company tagline is strike with confidence, lead with comfort. And then our company vision is to be the preferred choice of athletic footwear for the Malaysian youth through innovation and affordability. And then our mission is to produce high quality durable sports shoe using advanced manufacturing techniques, so that our customer can use and can get the comfortable shoe for their doing a sport. And then lastly, our mission is to support the active lifestyle of students and young adults. Thank you.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Nurul Izzah binti Azmani from Group 1122C with a matrix number 2512433936. I'm going to explain regarding the product. We have developed the Sport Motion, a high-performance running shoe specifically engineered to meet the demands of an active lifestyle. To understand our manufacturing costs, we must first look at the three primary components that make up this product. Firstly, the upper. Comfort and breathability. We use a combination of synthetic leather and breathable polyester mesh. We chose these materials because they provide a lightweight feel and professional aesthetic. From a manufacturing perspective, these materials are easier to source in bulk and offer more consistency during the cutting process compared to natural leather, which helps us minimize material waste. Secondly, the midsole, the cushioning technology. This is made from high-density EVA or ethylene vinyl acetate foam. This is the most critical part of the shoe for a runner as it provides shock absorption. By specializing in this specific foam, we can ensure that our product competes with international brands in terms of quality while keeping the production cost low enough for our target student market. Thirdly, the outsole, durability and grip. Finally, we have the outsole, which is made from reinforced vulcanized rubber. Given the tropical climate and terrain in Malaysia, we selected a high-friction rubber that is heat-resistant and durable. This ensures that the shoe lasts longer for the user, fulfilling our mission to produce durable sports shoes using advanced manufacturing techniques.
My name is Muhammad Fikri Belokman and I will be presenting about direct material. For our company, Sport Motion Sendirian Berhad, these are raw materials used for our sport shoes production, which consists of synthetic rubber, polyester, cotton, EVA foam, leather, and shoelace. Next, I will be presenting about the average price and costing calculation of the raw material. These are the estimated price of each raw materials in Malaysia used for our sport shoes production. They are synthetic rubber, costing 9 ringgit per kilogram, polyester 7 ringgit per kilogram, cotton 8 ringgit per kilogram, EVA foam 120 ringgit per sheet, leather 42 ringgit per kilogram, and lastly shoelaces 2 ringgit per pieces, which brings to the total price of the raw materials for a pair of sport shoes which costing 188 ringgit. Moving on to the costing calculation for the production of 1,000 pairs of sport shoes. The new total cost of the raw materials for 1,000 pairs of sport shoes will be 188,000 ringgit.
So the next is direct labor cost. Direct labor cost is referred to the wages and benefit paid to employees who are directly involved in converting raw material into finishing good. In our company, it specifically covers the work physically making the sport shoes. There are 4 main work phases, which are cutting, stitching or sewing, lasting or assembly, and finishing. If worker produce 10 pair of shoes per day, the total daily wages is 220 ringgit. On a monthly basis, if the factory produce 1,000 pair of shoes, the total direct labor cost is 22,000. In conclusion, direct labor cost is an important factor in determining the overall production cost.
Next, I will explain the factory overhead cost for our sports shoes manufacturing company. Factory overhead refer to indirect costs involved in the production process that cannot be directly traced to each pair of shoes. In our company, factory overhead is divided into fixed and variable costs. Fixed overhead costs stay the same regardless of production level, such as factory rent, supervisor salary, utilities, depreciation of machinery, and insurance. The total fixed overhead cost per month is 35,000 ringgit. Variable overhead costs change according to the level of production. These include indirect material like shoes glue, stitching thread, cleaning materials, maintenance, and power consumption. The total variable overhead cost per month is 18,400 ringgit. When we combine both fixed and variable overhead costs, the total factory overhead comes to 53,400 ringgit per month. And based on a monthly production of 1,000 pair of sports shoes, the factory overhead cost per pair is 53 ringgit 40 cents. This cost is then included in calculating the total manufacturing cost of each pair of shoes.
So now, I will present to you about the cost breakdown for sport motion syndrome Berhad sport shoes. Our production cost is divided into three key areas to ensure efficiency and quality. First, our raw materials including rubber, leather, and foam contribute 188 ringgit per pair. Second, our direct labor cost, which cover the entire process from cutting to finishing, is 22 ringgit per pair. Finally, our factory overhead is 53 ringgit 40 cents per pair, which we calculated by dividing our monthly operating cost of 53,400 by our production volume of 100 pair. By summing these components, our total production cost is 263 ringgit 40 cents per unit. This lean cost structure allows us to maintain high quality while achieving a stable and controlled rate of customer satisfaction.